Today, we're going to talk about something that affects millions of seniors every single day: blood pressure. But not just any information. The 7 critical blood pressure mistakes that seniors must avoid to protect their health and their independence. Here's the truth. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. It often shows no symptoms until serious damage is done. But what if I told you that many of the risks tied to blood pressure can be prevented simply by avoiding certain common mistakes? That's what we'll uncover today. Have you ever wondered why some seniors with the same diagnosis live active, vibrant lives, while others struggle with fatigue, dizziness, or worse complications? The answer often lies in what they do, or don't do, to manage their blood pressure daily. In fact, there's one mistake in particular that most seniors make without realizing it, and it can quietly sabotage all their efforts. I'll reveal this mistake shortly, but first, let's start by understanding why blood pressure matters so much. Blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries. When it stays too high over time, it stresses your heart and damages delicate blood vessels. This can lead to heart attacks, strokes, kidney problems, and even cognitive decline. That's why keeping it within a healthy range isn't just a suggestion, it's critical for your quality of life and longevity. Now, what makes managing blood pressure tricky for many seniors is that the body changes as we age. Arteries tend to stiffen, hormone levels shift, and medication responses can vary. So, what worked for you at 50 might need adjusting at 70 or 80. Let's get started with the first of the 7 mistakes, because avoiding these can truly save your life. Mistake 1. Ignoring white coat hypertension. Have you ever gone to the doctor's office, had your blood pressure taken, and noticed it was higher than usual? Maybe your heart raced, or you felt nervous. This is called white coat hypertension, where your blood pressure spikes due to anxiety or stress during the checkup. Many seniors make the mistake of assuming this high reading is permanent. They get worried, maybe even start or change medications unnecessarily. But here's the important thing to know. White coat hypertension is common, and it doesn't always mean your blood pressure is high all the time. Ignoring this can lead to over-medication or unnecessary side effects, but not checking it at home is just as risky. That's why regular blood pressure monitoring outside the doctor's office is vital. A simple, affordable home blood pressure monitor can give you a more accurate picture. Take your reading several times a day, at the same time under calm conditions. Keep a journal to share with your doctor. This practice helps distinguish true hypertension from white coat effects. If you're unsure how to do this, ask your healthcare provider for guidance. It's one of the easiest ways to avoid a dangerous mistake that can throw off your entire treatment plan. Mistake 2. Skipping medications or taking them incorrectly. Many seniors dislike taking medications. Some worry about side effects, others simply forget. But skipping blood pressure meds or taking them incorrectly is one of the most common and dangerous mistakes. Blood pressure medications don't work if you don't take them as prescribed. This can cause your blood pressure to spike unpredictably, increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. If side effects bother you, don't stop medications on your own. Instead, talk to your doctor. There are many types of blood pressure medicines available, and often alternatives with fewer side effects. Some seniors also take over-the-counter supplements or herbal remedies without telling their doctors. This can interfere with your medications. Always inform your healthcare team about everything you take. Remember, managing blood pressure is a team effort, and your consistent participation is key. Mistake 3. Relying on just one blood pressure reading. Blood pressure fluctuates naturally throughout the day. It can be higher after meals, when stressed, or even due to temperature changes. Some seniors make the mistake of trusting only a single reading, especially if it's taken during a stressful moment. The truth is, one isolated reading doesn't tell the full story. It's the pattern over days and weeks that matters most. This is why doctors often ask for multiple readings before making changes to your treatment. To avoid this mistake, aim to take readings at the same time every day, preferably morning and evening. Keep a consistent routine and note any unusual events or feelings that might affect your numbers. This approach helps you and your doctor see the true trend, avoiding unnecessary panic or medication changes. Now, before we move on to the next important mistakes, let me ask you, have you ever experienced a sudden high reading at the doctor that made you anxious? Or have you felt unsure about when and how often to check your blood pressure at home? Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and help answer any questions. Also, if you're finding this information helpful so far, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. We're here to support you with clear, trustworthy health tips tailored just for seniors like you. And if you'd like, leave a comment with the number 1 to let me know this message is valuable. A simple like also goes a long way to help others find this important information. Your health and well-being matter deeply, and taking small steps now can mean a world of difference tomorrow. Now that we've talked about the importance of regular, accurate monitoring and medication habits, let's dive into lifestyle factors, the everyday decisions that can either help or harm your blood pressure. Some of these next mistakes might seem innocent, even healthy, at first glance. But once you understand the hidden dangers, you'll be better prepared to protect your heart and brain in the long run. Mistake 4. Eating healthy foods that are actually high in sodium. We all know that processed foods can raise blood pressure, things like chips, canned soups, and fast food. But here's the twist. Many foods marketed as healthy can also be packed with sodium. For example, cottage cheese, vegetable juice, or even whole grain breads can contain surprising amounts of salt. And while salt is essential in small amounts, most seniors consume far more than the recommended daily limit of 1,500 milligrams. Here's the problem. Too much sodium causes the body to hold on to water. This extra fluid increases the volume of blood flowing through your arteries, raising your blood pressure. The key here is awareness. Start reading labels, not just the calorie count, but the sodium content per serving. Choose low sodium or no salt added versions when possible. Cook at home more often, using fresh ingredients and herbs for flavor instead of salt. Also, be cautious with sauces, dressings, and seasoning mixes. Even a light soy sauce can be loaded with sodium. The more you learn to spot hidden salt, the easier it becomes to avoid this silent trap. Mistake 5. Not managing stress or emotions. Have you ever felt your heart race or your face flush during an argument or a stressful moment? That's your blood pressure rising, and if this happens often, it takes a toll. Chronic stress, whether from caregiving, finances, loneliness, or daily frustrations, is a major and often overlooked factor in high blood pressure. Some seniors shrug it off, thinking stress is just a part of life. But over time, unchecked stress can harden arteries, strain your heart, and worsen inflammation in the body. What makes this mistake so dangerous is that it's invisible. You might feel fine on the outside, but inside, your body is working harder than it should. Here's what helps: deep breathing, gentle walks, connecting with friends, saying no when you need rest. Even listening to calming music or prayer can lower stress hormones and help your body recover. You don't need a fancy program. Just a few quiet moments a day where you center yourself can lower your blood pressure and boost your well-being. If you find it hard to manage stress, talk to someone. A pastor, a counselor, or even a trusted friend. Bottling it up only makes things worse, and you deserve peace. Mistake 6. Sitting too much without movement. This one might surprise you. Did you know that long periods of sitting can raise your blood pressure? Many seniors spend hours each day in chairs, recliners, or beds, especially after retirement. While rest is important, too much sitting slows your circulation and weakens your muscles, especially the muscles in your legs that help pump blood back to your heart. When you sit too long, blood can pool in your lower body. Your heart works harder to circulate it, raising your blood pressure in the process. But here's the good news. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights to fix this. Simple, gentle movement works wonders. Try standing up every 30 minutes. Walk around the room, stretch your legs, or do light chair exercises. Even pacing while you're on the phone can help. Consider taking short walks after meals to help your body digest and regulate blood sugar and pressure more effectively. And if you enjoy gardening, tidying the house, or dancing to old tunes, even better. Movement should be joyful, not a chore. Your body was made to move, and it will thank you for every step. Mistake 7. Ignoring hydration and relying on caffeine. This final mistake is a silent one, and often missed in blood pressure discussions. Many seniors don't drink enough water throughout the day, and instead they reach for coffee or tea, thinking it'll keep them going. While caffeine in moderation is fine for most people, too much, especially in the form of strong coffee or energy drinks, can raise blood pressure temporarily. It also dehydrates you, leading to thicker blood and harder work for your heart. Mild dehydration can even mimic the symptoms of high blood pressure, dizziness, fatigue, or brain fog. And in some cases, it can lead to sudden drops in pressure when standing, which increases the risk of falls. So what's the answer? Aim for small, regular sips of water throughout the day. Herbal teas, broths, or water-rich fruits like cucumbers and melons can also help. If you're on a fluid-restricted diet, follow your doctor's advice. But for most seniors, staying hydrated is one of the simplest ways to support your blood pressure and overall health. And here's a little tip. If water tastes bland, add a slice of lemon, a few mint leaves, or a dash of natural fruit juice. It makes hydration feel more enjoyable and less like a task. We've now explored all 7 critical blood pressure mistakes that seniors must avoid, from medication habits and emotional stress to movement, diet, and hydration. Each one on its own may not seem urgent, but together they can make a powerful difference in how you feel each day and in your long-term health. Now, I'll give you a simple plan to take action, share a quick recap, and leave you with one final insight that may just change the way you look at blood pressure forever. So where do we go from here? You now know the 7 biggest mistakes many seniors make when it comes to blood pressure. 1. Not checking blood pressure at home consistently. 2. Taking medication incorrectly or skipping doses. 3. Trusting outdated habits or advice over professional updates. 4. Consuming healthy foods that are secretly high in sodium. 5. Ignoring emotional stress and its impact on your heart. Sitting too much without simple, regular movement. 7. Failing to hydrate while relying heavily on caffeine. Each of these habits, alone, can nudge your numbers in the wrong direction. But when several stack up, that's when real damage can happen. to your arteries, kidneys, brain, and heart. But here's the hope. Every mistake is also a powerful opportunity. The moment you spot it, you can start to turn it around. You don't need to change everything overnight. That's not realistic. Start with one. Just one. Maybe you place a water glass near your favorite chair, so you remember to sip. Maybe you walk to the mailbox twice a day instead of once. Or maybe you double-check your sodium labels next time you grocery shop. Small shifts lead to lasting changes, especially when they're done with consistency and care. And here's a gentle truth many people forget: your body wants to be well. It's designed to repair and adjust and strengthen, even in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. You're not too old, and it's never too late. A personal story and final insight. Let me tell you about a woman named Helen. She's 74, lives alone in a small town, and had struggled with high blood pressure for over a decade. She didn't eat badly, she didn't feel sick, but her numbers stayed high, no matter what pills her doctor gave her. It wasn't until her daughter visited and gently encouraged her to change a few daily habits, walking after breakfast, switching to low-sodium soup, drinking more water, that things started to shift. In just 6 weeks, Helen's blood pressure dropped by over 15 points. Her energy returned. She slept better. Her mood improved. And the best part, she felt in control again. That's what this video is really about. Giving you back control. Not over everything, but over the things that matter most. You're not powerless. You're not stuck with bad blood pressure just because of age. And you are not alone. A gentle reminder before we go. If you found this message helpful, please take a moment to subscribe. It's free, and it lets you stay connected to more health wisdom designed specifically for seniors like you. And if something in today's message spoke to you, maybe it reminded you of a loved one, or helped you recognize a mistake you've made, drop a simple one in the comments. That's all you need to do. It helps more than you know. Also, please give this video a like. That one click helps others find it, and it tells us to keep making more content that serves you. You matter. Your health matters. And we're here to walk with you, one gentle step at a time. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind to yourself, and take good care of that incredible body of yours. We'll see you soon.